Spoiler alert.
What's up, peeps? L Awesome, up the JKL Awesome here. Welcome back to JKL Awesome Reacts. And today we're watching Ahsoka episode 6 on Disney Plus. It says part 6. So I don't know the name of the episode yet. It did the same thing with part 4. But you know, as you're watching the show, the title comes up. So I'll know the title when it comes up. So far, loving the show. Last episode was the best, episode 5. We had the Clone Wars live action, young Ahsoka live action clones, live action Rex. And to clarify, in my last video, I don't know what I was talking about as I was editing it. I was like, what am I saying? Like, I don't know if my mind was just overloaded or I was just so excited because I'm looking at Rex and I'm like, oh, that's Rex. And I'm like saying, oh, it could be Cody. No, but Cody was with Obi-Wan, and like confusing myself when I know it's Rex. So I don't know what I was talking about, especially since I said I'm growing out my beard in honor of Rex and hoping to see Rex. And we finally saw Rex. I mean, not without his helmet. And at that point, he didn't have the beard anyway. But I don't know what I was talking about. But yes, that was Rex. I know it was Rex. I was trying to justify why I was confused. And in the Bad Batch, the last time we saw Rex, he had on like the dark bluish black armor. So maybe that's where my brain kind of, not Rex, Cody. He had the dark bluish black armor in Bad Batch. So I was in my own mind going, maybe my brain went there and saw the blue and thought Cody instead of Rex. Like, I don't know. But yes, I know it was Rex. Please don't take my Star Wars card. Thank you. And the alien that I knew the name of, but it wouldn't come to my mind, was an Ishitib. That was the one that was on the bridge of the Republic fleet that came to get Ahsoka and Sabine. So, I mean, Ahsoka and Hera. So yes, I know like I said, some of the species I can, just like that. Sometimes it takes me a minute, and sometimes, like, if you say the name, I'll be like, yes, that's it. Because, you know, yeah, I kind of know a lot of them. Not a Star Wars, like, super fan where I know everything and all the information, but more than the average fan, put it that way. So we're about to get into Ahsoka episode 6. I don't really have much else to say. Like, so far, the series has been great. Outside of one episode where I felt like it was kind of fillery. Still enjoyed it, but until we get to the end, I'm not sure if that episode is considered filler or not. It just kind of feels like nothing really happened. And if you skipped it, you probably would have still been the same place. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But let's get to it. I'm not going to go through the spiel later, so comment down below if you like the episode. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it later because I have a feeling this episode is going to be pretty good. So let's get into it.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Lucasfilm. Let's go. Ooh, Purgo. Helmets. Yeah, see, they put in different red and blues, and yeah, Sabine's helmet is in red. Oh, wow. Okay, we're starting off with Ahsoka and Huyang with the Purgle going through hyperspace. This was pretty cool. I mean, it's obviously CGI. It looks weird because you don't really see them travel through hyperspace a lot. So this is probably our first real look at an elongated hyperspace travel.
Perhaps you have a story for me.
I swear her makeup is so good. Like, she really embodies like that look of Ahsoka.
She could have ended this.
She wants to
No
save
throne.
Ezra.
No war.
And no Ezra.
But they're saying war like it's guaranteed that a war will happen. I mean,
She was fated to make that choice.
there's plenty of ways you could stop Thrawn before a war actually
wasn't.
happens.
A choice she made for herself.
That is your fear.
Yeah, you
On
start
second
making
thought, tell me one of those stories.
you start making selfish choices. How
Your
far
choice.
do you go
Very well.
before you get consumed by being
A
greedy.
long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Sexy.
Oh! Ahsoka! Far, far away. There we go. All right. Okay, Sabine. My favorite character. I like that it gives her that orange tint from Rebels. Because in Rebels, she's not really orange, but her skin tone is definitely not what it is in live action. I don't know why they still have her in handcuffs. Why not just take the cuffs off? You know what? So he could come and undo them with the Force. Just so he could do that. Because there's no need for her to still be in
I
handcuffs.
would think this would be an...
We had a deal. You promised me I would see Ezra again.
Yeah. Promise you would have no harm would come to you. He didn't say anything about you seeing Ezra.
We had a deal!
Or promising that she'll see Ezra. He only promised that no harm would come to her. There they go. Standing around again.
He's impatient.
Perfect for the dark side.
follow through on your promise to her.
Her focus to find Ezra Bridger blinds her. I believe she can still be of some use to us.
I think Shin might be a little worried that Balin's gonna try to replace her with Sabine.
The whales came here to die. Iridia is a graveyard.
All right, some more story about the Night Sisters, or the Witches of Dathomir. Oh wow, okay. Whale bones, okay.
Let us not keep them waiting.
I swear, stand around and walk. That's the majority of what they've done. Stand around and walk. Let's go. I don't know why they have to grab me. Don't grab, just say, come on. I would have got up. I already came of my own free will. Why are y'all treating me like I'm being hostile or something? Of course it had to be a rainy, cloudy storm planet. It couldn't just be a nice sunshiny planet. Why would the Purgle come to a nice planet to die, you know? Oh, all right. Okay, there's statues and stuff. I'm assuming Night Sisters statues. She's really happy and proud. The place where her ancestors are from, I would feel a certain sense of pride too. We know obviously that their end goals are different. So Balin's just going along. You see, he keeps looking at her and watching her. Oh, wait, there's still Night Sisters alive over here? Say what? Oh, it would be crazy if they killed Morgan Elsbeth like it. How dare you? The insolence. You are beneath us. Yes, we get actual Night Sisters with the white skin. Excellent. Okay, shh.
Welcome, child of Dathomir.
Oh, they got the echoey
To our
voices.
ancestors' credit.
More witches.
Shut up.
Long have- And you came as Thrawn promised.
Where is
Oh.
Thrawn?
You shall wait. It reeks of Jedi.
Uh-oh. Those are like the little balls that were in the Night Sister temple that Ahsoka was in. Okay, Balin, you need to say something. All right, Balin needs to speak up.
Hey, we had a deal. Where is Ezra? Where is he?
And stop pulling me around. Gosh. Ever since she gave herself up, they just been pulling her and pushing her around. I came willingly. Ooh, is Ezra gonna be in a separate cell? Ooh, wolves. What kind of wolves are those? All right, now what's your plan?
What is it, Master?
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
I know no such stories.
Really children's
We
stories
weren't
if
raised at the temple.
you saw them. You can see them.
Stories of
is
this
real.
galaxy are considered folk tales.
But you're here.
Some ancient past, long forgotten.
But they're real. You saw the Night Sisters. Some children's stories are based in actual truth. They've just been fantasized or
When I was a bit older than you are now,
exaggerated for whatever reason.
Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That's the same thing Palpatine has, power. Yeah.
what I seek is the beginning. So let me finally bring this cycle to an end.
And that beginning is here.
If the old stories are true.
We just finished talking about the stories and how they're children's stories and fantasy, but now you're relying on the stories to be true. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, just the fact that you're there, you should believe that the stories are true. And now stop calling them stories and go, okay, well, we're here, you know? And I like how he talked a little bit about Order 66 back there, you know? He was there when the temple fell. Yeah. Still haven't explained how he got away. So. The door's gonna open, but it's not gonna be because of her. She gonna think she's doing it and it's not her. Yeah. We all do that. There's no way. Here we go. Here we go. Thrawn in his ship. Oh, what was the name of his ship? Why don't I remember the name of his ship? Yeah, that's his ship, all right. Oh, looks pretty beat up. I can't recognize what symbol that is at the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's from Rebels. I just don't remember what it is. Once again, I didn't rewatch Rebels or all that stuff, so certain details I'm gonna be fuzzy on. Wow, all those, they still alive? What? This is so cool. All right, they must all be dead. And Night Sister magic brought them back to life. They're all zombified. There he is! Looking like a blue Elon Musk. He looks like a blue Elon Musk. I'm sorry. All this time waiting for the reveal, and he looks like a blue Elon Musk.
This is Enoch, captain of my guard. You shall begin the cargo.
Mercenaries. Alien Skull. And his apprentice, Shinhati.
That's definitely in the volume, the background.
Skull.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he
Of the
knows
Jedi
him.
Order.
Formally.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Know of her.
Now there's a familiar name.
I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. The music, the atmosphere. Oh, man.
Thrawn.
I understand it is you I have to thank for my escape from exile.
Where's Ezra?
How that singular focus will reshape our galaxy.
Just answer the question.
You shall have provisions, amounts, and our latest intel on Bridget's whereabouts.
Now they're gonna let her go then. Okay.
So that's it? You're just gonna let me walk out of here?
It's also quite possible that your friend
It's dead.
is dead. You've gambled the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
You wouldn't understand.
Perhaps not.
All right. Oh, the giant, like, rat beast things. Okay. I don't know if Enoch is Ezra. There's gonna be a lot of theories that Ezra is just secretly one because people thought he was Maruk. Now it's like, oh, Enoch, he's Enoch. They warped his mind. I hope they don't do anything like that. I hope he's just Ezra. She should have ignited the lightsaber and just cut his head off right there. One for the road. Well, she didn't know how to ride whatever that is. Like, I can understand, okay, you learn how to ride a horse, it kind of translates to other animals, but not
Indeed.
necessarily.
I thought you were to honor your agreement.
But he shall. Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger.
And then he'll kill
Just as promised. And if she does,
kill them
your
both.
master will destroy them both.
But that's not what Balin's gonna do. He's gonna talk to Ezra, find out about the world between worlds. I think that's what he's looking for, to get to the world between worlds and then go to the beginning of either time or the Jedi or whatever, so that he can enforce his will, and thinking that will make everything better. I think that's his plan. Or maybe even just stop the Jedi or Sith or whoever from even spreading throughout the galaxy. That could be that too, in order to stop the constant back and forth. Just stop it at the beginning. Although that won't work because, you know, it's the natural way of things. There's a rise and a fall. There's a summer, there's a winter, like always. Such a bad shot, of course. I mean, they can't hit her. She's out in the middle in the open and they surrounded her. I don't know why they would have even got that close to her. Seems like there's like 5 of you guys. You had her surrounded and she's out in the open. All you have to do is all come out, guns blasting. She can't block everything at the same time. Like, why are you not still shooting? Shoot, keep shooting. I'm sorry. And stuff like that drives me crazy. Why would you power down? They're still around you. She was on the damn creature. They had her surrounded. One shot into the scanner instead of all of them shooting simultaneously. They would have hit her and took her down. Like, what are you doing? If you really wanted to kill her, she should have been dead. Why are you walking? Just get on.
You abandoned me.
Why are you yelling at the
Known you
creature?
were a coward.
As if it was gonna stay around and help you fight. Like, come on now. What's wrong with you? You yelling at a creature like just mount up and ride. What are you doing? You're being ridiculous right now. You're on an alien planet in an alien galaxy. You have no idea where you're going, what you're gonna encounter, and the only thing you got out there to help you, you're mad at because it ran away from blast of fire. Come on now. Get on it and go. You did all of this to get there. Your goal is to find Ezra. You've been so determined, and now you want to act up. Get on the freaking creature and ride. What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, fine. I'll give you another chance, but you better not bail on me this time. Got it?
See, stuff like that. Those are scenes that I consider filler scenes. It's like you could have just wiped to this scene of her back on the beast and called it a day. Because that whole scene, it's like, okay, it makes no sense. It goes against everything she's done up to this point. You've put the galaxy at risk to come find Ezra, but the fact that the damn creature ran because it almost got shot, you're mad and don't want to ride it or don't want it with you. Come on now. It came back, jump on it and go. Like, stop it. Did all that to find your friend, and now you're whatever.
It's a rock.
Ezra's been here.
Embarrassing yourself.
And you're embarrassing yourself because you know that things aren't always what they seem. You know things about the Force, and you know that sometimes nature is wondrous and all that stuff. Come on, all the stuff you've been through. And you're in an alien galaxy, so you're probably gonna see things you've never seen before. Stop acting brand new, Sabine. Come on.
Down. Tota. Tota.
Okay. And she picked up that. Okay, seen that before.
This?
Oh, okay.
Ezra, do you know Ezra?
Uh, oh, you sniffed out one, you didn't sniff out all the rest?
You must know Ezra Bridger.
Oh, they said Ezra Bridger. I think the one in red might be a leader. It's the only one that has something distinctively different.
Do you know Ezra?
Okay, come with me. I love how the alien beasts just understand, you know. She had to say Tota for him to understand the sit. But she's like, come on. He's like, oh yeah, I understand, come on. Like
Comes from a breed of Balkan Jedi trained in the wild after the temple fell.
Balkan Jedi.
Like me.
No. He was trained
He's
as a
trained as
Jedi.
Jedi.
You, I trained to be something more.
Do you miss it?
I feel something.
The order.
I miss the idea of it, but not the truth. The weakness.
Yes.
There was no future there.
You clearly see one here? In this wasteland?
It's symbols on the rocks.
The existence of the Great Mothers confirms this.
They seem eager to leave this place. Maybe we should too.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own.
Could be. I mean, it makes sense what he's saying. If the Night Sisters are so eager to leave, like why? Were you trapped here? Were you abandoned here? Is this like your prison planet? Or is there something more powerful than you there? Because if you're all powerful, then you should be happy to rule over your planet. Or maybe there's just nothing there worth ruling. Okay. All right, I guess the one with the red scarf on his head isn't a leader. They have other ones like that too.
Stay.
Yeah, he understands stay. Oh, the little baby. Oh, another toy for them to sell. It's so cute. Merchandising. Okay, putting antennas and stuff up. Okay, what, they got TV? Oh, the bandits are going to raid their village. Why their village hasn't been raided already? Maybe they don't have anything worth taking. Bandits aren't going to bother them. Patience. I know she's just like, okay, where's Ezra? But patience, patience, patience. It's the same thing with Luke. He wanted to just rush. Oh, is that him? Oh, get out of here. They actually showed him. I thought they was going to wait till next episode. We got Ezra. Nice. Nice. Oh, I figured we get thrown this episode and they save Ezra for next episode. Awesome.
Sure took.
Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah. But now she's there and Thrawn's about to leave. Like, why? I don't think I'd be happy to see her. I want to know the story of how she got here. Like, seriously? So Thrawn's about to... I brought him here to get him away from the galaxy. And now you're letting him go back? So my sacrifice was for nothing? Yeah, that would make me very happy.
How did you get here?
Uh-oh.
Let's not talk about that.
No, talk about it.
Not right now.
Right away.
Come on. You never stay in one place for very long. Let's help them pack up.
Okay, all right. So they move around a lot. Makes sense.
Can't wait to go home.
That's the problem. I don't know why you wouldn't just tell him right away. I mean, yeah, I get wanting to be happy you found him, but yeah, in a couple days, Thrawn's gonna be out. So you should tell him right away what's going on. So that way you guys have more time to figure out a way to stop him.
Now, We shall consider Ahsoka-tan alive until we know otherwise. If a star whale approaches Peridia,
Shoot it.
Great Mothers, I shall once again require the aid of your dark magic.
The thread of destiny
Magic with the K.
demands it.
His uniform's all dirty and ragged. You know he can't wait to get out of there. Oh, excellent episode. Excellent episode. Oh, that was so good. Not as good as episode 5, but damn good for what we got. Oh, man. So 2 more episodes to go. Whew. Let's talk about it. All right, guys. So we got Thrawn, who looks like a blue Elon Musk. I'm sorry. We got Ezra, who looks older, more mature. Sabine found him. Of course, she's, not speaking. What's wrong with you, Sabine? I don't know why you making so many weird, I don't remember you being like this in Rebels. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, but you got there, you found him, oh, I don't want to tell you the story of how I got here. I just want to be happy. Okay, obviously that's telling him that you either did something wrong or something bad or something's not quite right. Just say, hey, this is what happened. This is how I got here. And we might have to hurry up and stop this next thing from happening, which is Thrawn leaving the planet. What are you doing? She's killing me. She's killing me. It seems like her motivations or her attitude, whatever it is, she's all over the freaking place. I don't know. Emotional? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm really intrigued with Balin because I want to know what his plan is. I really believe, especially, I already believe that he wanted to get to the world between worlds because that's kind of the ultimate power. Even the Emperor was saying that in was it Rebels? Yeah, in Rebels. He was trying to get in there because you can manipulate events. And it's if you can manipulate events, then you can have things play out exactly how you want them to. But I don't think he wants to go in there to manipulate certain events. So he says he wants to go back to the beginning. I believe he means the beginning of the Jedi, the Sith, the Force, because the Force, I believe, emanated from a certain planet and then grew throughout the galaxy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my recollection. So if he can go there and just get rid of that, then there's no Force users, no Sith, no Jedi. It's done. And then the galaxy, there's still going to be wars and there's still going to be, the good guys, the bad guys, quote unquote, because, each side could see each other side as good or bad. So, but maybe galactic wars don't happen the way they're happening in the universe now. Maybe, each planet stays solitary and there's no hyperspace travel, because that's kind of what opened up the galaxy. So I don't know. Maybe not. Go back to the beginning and destroy the Purgle, since the Purgle is what helped people learn hyperspace travel. I don't know, but it's got to be something like that. That's what I'm thinking. I think Shin is going to figure out what his plan is. They're making it very obvious that Shin is kind of wary of Balin's motivations, especially since she doesn't know exactly what he's planning. And it's kind of all right, she's going to turn on him. But I'm kind of thinking maybe she's not going to turn on him. Maybe he's going to do something to turn on her. And in turn, she's going to flip. It's not going to be he's going to be doing something. She's going to be no, don't do that, and turn on him. It's going to be he's going to have to do something and use her in order to do it, or maybe leave her for dead in order to accomplish his goal. And she's going to be damn, he just left me, abandoned me, or betrayed me, so F him, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. But they're making it too obvious that she's wary of him and probably going to turn on him. So it's probably a little twist there. Of course, we saw Ahsoka and Hu Yang, heading towards the planet, the galaxy. I like the fact that he was telling her the story, and it's a long time ago in the galaxy far away. What? That's meta. But it was good. I like that. Yeah, not too much Ahsoka in this episode, which is fine because you had to continue the story of Thrawn and all that. And a lot of his troopers look beat up and battered. They got a lot of the red wrapped around them. I'm wondering if Night Sister magic is keeping them alive, or if they're already dead and they're alive because of Night Sister magic, like they're zombies, like Maruk was. I'm glad that we got to see like traditional Night Sisters from the animation cartoon Clone Wars. So that was pretty awesome. And when they spoke, you hear the echo in their voices. I always love that effect. It's so cool. I'm trying to think of what else we saw. Yeah, there were certain things. I don't know if I edited out or not, but yeah, the whole Sabine thing with her being ambushed. Like, come on! I hate when you have one person going up against like 5 or 6, and they got the drop on her. She's not a Jedi. She's not Force sensitive. So just like when Ahsoka in the first episode, they had her surrounded. Like, y'all had her. There was no need to go out and fight and do all that. All you guys had to do was self-destruct, and she'd have been dead. So you had her. That was just stupid. And now in this episode, you got Sabine. She's surrounded. I think there were about 5 of them. You took one shot the scanner out of her hand, and then what? Y'all just let her roll around and fire and do all that. Y'all had her. There's no way. She's not Force sensitive. So you should have, there's no way. Come on. And then after the fact, where she's mad at the creature for leaving her and, oh, go away, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here with all that. You done risked the fate of the galaxy to get here. And this is your breaking point. This is where you're going to be upset. You came all this way to find Ezra. This is your best chance to jump back on this creature and find Ezra. Be mad about it later. Come on now. Get out of here with that. That was just a whole scene that you didn't need. But other than those two things, I really like this episode. I'm feeling it. Yeah, I can't wait for the next episode now. These things are taking too long. I mean, I love the weekly aspect of it because I grew up back in my day, you had to wait week to week. And unfortunately, if you missed the episode, you missed it. And you had to hear your friends talk about it. So week to week, I like it because it's intriguing unless you have to wait and anticipate. And the day before, you're like, oh, tomorrow, yay. So I like that. Certain shows, definitely binge worthy. I prefer the binge, but certain shows, it's like, yeah, I like waiting and just the week to week aspect of it. So yeah, next week, last 2 episodes, penultimate episode as they call it. Man, I can't wait to see what happens. But with that being said, if you like this video, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the channel, subscribe. And if you want to know when those videos drop, don't forget to hit the bell. Comment down below whatever you want /like. Favorite character, least favorite character. Did you like this episode? Did you hate it? What do you think about what I said about